Joshna from AIDS Department, Annamachari University, and today's topic is Exploratory Style of Software Developments. And coming to exploratory style, and what is exploratory style of software development? Where it is a way of developing software where there is no fixed plan and no detailed design at the beginning, where the programmer starts coding immediately. And it is a way of developing software where the programmers have full freedom to decide what to do next. And there is no fixed plan and no detailed design and no strict steps. The developer starts coding quickly based on a small idea from the customer and keep improving the program by trial and errors, where we can call it as build and fixed model. And coming to diagram, where it shows the exploratory program development. And coming to initial briefing by customer, where the initial briefing by customer, it is a rough idea where the customer gives what they want and the requirements are not very detailed and no proper planning or documentation is done. And coming to second one, initial coding, where the developers immediately starts writing code and designing is minimal or informal. And coming to next one, test. And the written code is tested here. They check whether it works or not. And coming to decision after testing, if failure occurs, bugs or problems are found, go to modify code, where developer can change and fix the code in modify code. After modifying, again go to test. This loop continues test modify and test modify. If it works satisfactory, when testing shows that the software behaves correctly, then the development is completed. Where that means the project is finished. Where the summary of the diagram is starts with customer basic idea and do coding and test the program. If errors occur, fix and retest. If it is correct, finish development. And how exploratory development works, as I explained in the diagram. The first one is initial briefing by customer, where the customer only gives only rough idea and there is no clear requirements. And coming to initial coding, programmer starts writing code immediately. And coming to next one, test. Program is tested and check whether it works. If failure occurs, code is modified and it will repeat the cycle code test modify and repeat. Uh, Stop condition, where the program works satisfactory, then the complete development is done. And coming to program size, this diagram explains why software engineering emerged and how different development approaches affect time, efforts, and complexity of program size increases. Where uh, it contains x-axis and y-axis, where x-axis contains lines of code. As we move right, the software becomes bigger, and y-axis, where it contains three aspects, and the first one is perceived complexity, and second one is development effort, and third one is development time. We're coming to perceived complexity and how complicated the system feels. That is called perceived complexity. And next one is development effort. How much work developer must do. That is called development effort. And next one, development time. How long it takes to build. And that is called development time. So larger programs, more complexity on efforts and time taken. Where this represents a trial and error coding and little planning and a build and fix approach. Next, development process, where the customer gives only rough idea what is needed. And second one is program starts writing code immediately. The program is tested to see if it works or not. The next one is if the program fails, the code is modified, and this cycle continues, code test and modify. It will repeat until it's satisfactory. This is called, this shows where exploratory program development. And next one is what is wrong with exploratory style of software development. As program size increases, the following steps increases rapidly. And the first one is development time, development efforts, and pursuit complexity, where the problems of exploratory style, where the development time increases rapidly as program size increases. Development time and effort increases. It is unmaintainable code, and no proper design and code becomes unstructured here. No, not suitable for teamwork, and no documentation and no clear rules. This style is not suitable for team-based development. We're coming to next one, perceived complexity, perceived problem complexity, and human cognition, where humans have limited thinking capacity. And next one coming to human cognizant mechanism, where humans have limited thinking capacity by using organs like eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. Uh, Human can consist of where short-term memory and long-term memory, where the short-term memory stores into for few minutes or few seconds, where long-term memory stores into for years. For example, if it is 10 a.m. now, how many hours remain today? If if it is 10 a.m. now and it will store in short-term memory, a day has 24 hours fetched from long-term memory, where brain calculates 24 minus 10, that equals to 14. And coming to next one, principles used by software to overcome human limitations. And the first one is abstraction. Here it has the two main principles, abstraction and decomposition. And the first one is abstraction. Abstraction means focusing only important details and ignoring unnecessary details. It is called modeling, or we can say it is abstraction. If we take example as ATM machine, you can see options like withdraw, deposit. You cannot see its internal working. Only we can see its external working. That is called abstraction. And coming to second one, decomposition. Decomposition means breaking a big problem into smaller manageable parts. For example, if we take online shopping app like Flipkart, Amazon, etc., where it consists of login and product and payment and delivery. And these are the principles of exploratory style of software development. And the conclusion is exploratory of software development follows a build and fix approach with no proper planning or documentation. It works only for small programs and becomes inefficient as program size increases. Software engineering principles like abstraction and decomposition helps in managing complexity and overcoming human limitations. Thank you.